Speak not the watchers, draw not the watchers, write not the watchers, sculpt not the watchers, sing not the watchers, call not the watcher's name. What is this?
The Watchers, also sometimes referred to as grotesqueries in the first Drakengard and angels in the third Drakengard, are otherworldly beings that are commanded by the gods. They have also been referred to as the gods, but this is incorrect. Their ultimate goal is to break the seals leading to the extinction of the human race. They're worshipped by the cult of the Watchers, which governs the Empire. The gods are unseen beings that are responsible for the creation of the Watchers, dragons, and all races of Midgard except humans. Despite their efforts to wipe out humanity, they are also worshipped by the Empire, as well as some in the Union. The Watchers have been in all three Drakengard games. They were created by the gods to guard the world as well as to destroy humankind. In the original Drakengard, their sole purpose is to invade the world once the seals have been broken, and subsequently erase mankind. Despite this, they are worshipped by many people, namely the Cult of the Watchers. The Cult of the Watchers was formed after the death of the Intoners in 1000 AD. The cult is responsible for the creation of the seal and goddess system that protects the world from the seeds that would bring about the destruction of the world. The meaning behind the commandments of the cult is not that it would be sacrilege to depict the Watchers, but instead that regardless of doing anything or not, the belief of the Watchers will spread naturally. The Watchers are shown to have the ability to possess the weak-minded, as shown with both Mana and Inuart being controlled. They are shown to take the forms of giant humanoid infants with electrical wings referred to as grotesqueries, while the queen resembles a giant pregnant woman. In Drakengard 3, the Watchers, who are referred to as angels, are able to be directly summoned and controlled by an Intoner with the help of her disciple. They come in incredibly varied forms, from dragons to giant spiders to massive castle-like structures. If an Intoner has been killed, the disciple may summon their respective angel one last time in exchange for their human sentience. These Watchers seem to be completely controlled by their summoners, rather than attempting to destroy the world like in the first game. It is unknown where they are being summoned from. So first off, why do I keep writing it like this? Well, it's because of what was likely just a localization issue. Where in the original Japanese version of Drakengard, it is only ever referred to as one single god, but in the English versions they are called gods. Since I'm used to it and it doesn't really matter, I'm going to say gods, but it's ultimately up to your preference. Much less is known about the gods, as they are never shown in any entry to the series, despite their heavy presence. What is known is that they are responsible for the creation of the Watchers and the dragons, both of which were to be used to destroy mankind. The gods see humans as failures due to their strong egos and uncontrollable nature, and thus wish to destroy them. The red-eye disease that is heavily shown in Drakengard can also be a sign of possession by the gods. That's about it for the gods and Watchers, but I'm going to throw out some speculation as well. Now, I will warn you, this is going to involve some major spoilers for Drakengard 3, so if you haven't played it yet, tune out now. I of course plan to make a video about the flower in Drakengard 3, but just as an addendum to this video, I thought I'd throw in some common speculation about its creation. Many like to think that the flower was another sort of weapon created by the gods, like the dragons and the Watchers, to be used to, you guessed it, destroy humanity. This is supported by Michael saying that dragons have an existence deeply connected with the flower. Now, I haven't read Urahima 5 yet, but from what I have read, the flower originated from the Black Flower, which was sealed away behind the Mercurius Gate in the Cathedral City by an unknown inhabitant. The original Black Flower very well could have been created by the gods and happened to end up infecting Zero, starting the events of Drakengard 3. Another common theory is that the Queen Beast from Drakengard 1 is actually Zero after being consumed by the flower in Ending C of Drakengard 3. This is supported by both aesthetic design as well as the way you fight them during the games. Both the Queen and the Flower are giant gray-colored females, and in both endings you play as the dragons, Angelus or Mikhail, and engage in a rhythm game while circling the enemy above a city. Neither have been confirmed yet, so for now, these are both just speculation. Anyways, that about wraps up the Watchers and the gods. I'd love to go into much more detail, but sadly there isn't a lot known about the gods or the Watchers. Once I read up on more of the sources outside of the games themselves, I might have more information and can make a sort of update video to this, but for now that's about all I can find. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope I've been able to give you guys some information into the story of Drakengard that you didn't already have. I really enjoy making these videos since this is the type of thing that I look into in my own time anyways, so if you have any suggestions for future topics, leave them down below and I'll check them out. Anyways, that's about going to wrap it up, so look forward to the next video.